Hi students, how are you all? Hope all of you are enjoying your lockdown period. So this video has more connection with your lockdown period and your preparation for your UPSC IAS as well as IBPS and other bank exams and other SSC also. So let us discuss how we can plan ourselves for further exams. So all of us know that both UPSC and IBPS and other bank exams have been postponed until further order. So we have a quite considerable gap between our already prescribed date of our exam and the real exam is going to happen further after a few months. So psychologically, how people, the students and aspirants are a bit affected because of this lockdown, and of course few people are really enjoying the preparation. So we are going to see mutually inclusive of both attitudes and maintain our personality towards the success in our exam. So that's the main motive of this video. Let us discuss a few very basic fundamental points here. The first one is actually we are all in lockdown period due to COVID-19 disease caused by coronavirus. The whole nation in lockdown, so many work and industries and income, economy, health, everything is affected all over India and all over the world. So let us just consider about our nation now for our purpose of this video. So dear students, we have to first focus on the positive aspect of this lockdown. Definitely not the negative aspect. Why? Because we are in this unfortunate condition which is actually unavoidable. We cannot avoid this. We cannot control this situation. This is quite inevitable. Lockdown is quite inevitable. We must do it. All the IAS aspirants and the aspirants who are preparing for government exams and IBPS, yeah, they're all going to be good leaders. They know it very well. They would have already analyzed perfectly that this lockdown is quite important. But anyhow, it has its own negative impacts on various things, including our exam for UPSC and IBPS and other boards. So what is the positive point? Positive point, actually we have considerable time. We have extended time for our preparation. Few of the students might think that because in all the segments of the students, we have few segments who are having the last attempts for their UPSC or IBPS, or few segment of the students who are actually first time they're aspiring for, as soon as they're coming out from their degree courses, they're first aspiring for this exam because they would have already planned to get into the service as soon as possible, which is actually a bit disturbed but not entirely. Those who are aspiring at the last, who are having the last attempts in both exams, you please don't at all worry about it. Your attempts will not be withdrawn. It will be there only for you, and you have to keep on preparing as serious you were for your last attempt, as you might have had so many experiences in your previous exams which would have made you master in those subjects. You're very quite experienced and matured enough to maintain your anxiety and also a mild depression, but not severe. Don't worry about it. And you will be given chance to write exams. Your attempts will not be withdrawn. And the main focus where I have to focus is on the students who are actually in the middle and the first stage, who are entering into this exam services and who are already have attended one or two attempts and they are actually preparing for the next sessions, next exams. So the students who are now preparing at earliest, who are actually now as soon as completing their degree, they are coming forward to write these exams. You are still not experienced enough in this exam, but still you are capable enough, potential enough to crack this exam at the very first attempt. But we have lockdown, so we have quite a long time. I think maybe our lockdown might be extended furthermore. Today is 30th of April, so maybe another 2 weeks the lockdown will be extended. But after lockdown is withdrawn, also exam notification, further exam notification will be issued maybe after 3 months to 4 months. And definitely Minister Jitendra Singh has mentioned that UPSC exam is not possible to be conducted in online this time, but IBPS as usual will be conducted in online only. But however, all the exams definitely will be conducted in a mass segment, because all the students collectively together should go to the exam hall and all together sit and write exam. There are most possibility that the students might get infected. So the government is definitely planning for that also, that the students should not be affected in their health wise. At the same time, exam also should be conducted. Why? Because all of these are strategic positions in bureaucratic segment of this country. So it must be conducted but postponed, that much only. The students who are first time aspiring for these exams, you have quite considerable time, and you can increase the possibility of clearing these exams by utilizing this quite long gap. What all you can do is actually you can improvise your preparation, improvise your understanding, and practice more if you have calculative based subjects. Like for IBPS you have aptitude and reasoning sections, for IAS exams CSAT sections. So keep on practicing, don't waste time. Anyway, you're all going to be officers in future. Imagine that if you are all are officers and you are managing this country, and by the time you have got this nationwide corona pandemic, so can you take rest? You will be running around, you'll be working, you'll be too busy. Keep on thinking, keep on working. That is what exactly expected in our IAS exams and IBPS exams, that the candidate should be more sure and very serious, very sincere, who is not wasting time, at the same time creative, matured, and a good leader. So that qualities you have to inculcate this time. You have to keep on preparing, keep on practicing, and see motivational videos. Of course, take rest. You can watch movies, and you can't go out, but indoor games you can play. Relax yourself, do yoga, meditations, and you can do any recreation activities like singing or dancing or anything, or you can read good books which will inspire you to become a good personality. So these are all the overall factors should empower you this time to make you more strengthened or powerful to handle these exams very successfully. When you enter into the exam hall, you should enter very safely with masks and social distancing. At the same time, you have to be very confident, so that you don't regret while you are attending your papers in your exam hall that wish I should have prepared without wasting time. That should be there in your mind now too. Don't be too serious, don't take it too seriously, but if you have ambition here, and everything will work from here. So this is advice for the students who are preparing or coming forward for first time attending these exams, and next time coming to the students who are already attended and who are who are in very serious aspiration to get into these jobs. Why? Because they would have maybe 60% of the aspirants would have not gone for other jobs, but they will be seriously preparing for UPSC and IBPS exams, because these exams, becoming IAS or becoming a bank manager, is actually a big mean thing for them. It means them a lot. So they have attended. That's why they are still, after attending second attempt, third attempt, they will be again preparing for it. So for you, I would suggest one thing, that dear students, don't lose hope. As I said, for the final attempt students, you will not be affected. Definitely not at all. What all you can do is actually, you have experience. In your first attempt or second attempt, you have experience. What you have to do, you have little extended time until further notification. So you take a relaxed breath and take a paper, a plain sheet. Write down how you prepared for the last time, or first attempt or second attempt. How you prepared, what in the books you referred, how. Just don't plan in your mind. I just tell you that how this paperwork will help you. Take out a paper, white paper, and write down how you have prepared for the last previous exams, and what all the books you have utilized, what was your strategy, and when you are attending your exams, how you could, how possibly you could have failed, how you missed the opportunity in your exam paper, what went wrong, and what was your mistakes. List it down and analyze one point and make a remedy for it. That which book, change the book or update the book or enhance the book, which strategy, enhance the strategy, which practice books or practices you have performed, improve upon it. Those things list out. You have plenty of time. Just list out and make a proper points. Those are all the points actually what you have to do to be successful in these exams. Now forget about the white sheet. Now you have written the new points, that what you have to enhance, improvise and develop yourself. Focus on that, collect for that. We are in online world, you're all netizens. We have online sources. You can use our sources, even from our side, Kiran Prakashan. We have plenty of materials for IAS and IBPS and SSC and all those things, and we are even giving you online resources. You can even use Kindle Edition for our books, and we have lots of practice papers. Even we have Kiran Prakashan's Kicks app for your online practice for your exams for IBPS and general knowledge, GS. So you have a wide coverage horizon of preparation tools around you. Just utilize it around and improvise yourself. Don't waste the time. At the same time, relax yourself. So this is what I would like to give to my dear students, and I would like to give few words to the senior students who are at the last attempt of their exams. I need not to tell you all those things. You have already got plenty of experience, and even I will not be that serious that you will be that serious in your final attempts. Why? Because that means anything to you. But what I said to the students who are attended first and second attempts, and they still have attempts, the same points I would like to repeat to you. Make a point that SWOT analysis we call this is actually. So apply this SWOT analysis and make out the points that where you went wrong in all attempts, and which subjects, which area, what's your weak point, improve upon it, enhance it, utilize all our resources, and practice more, keep on practicing. And when you enter into the exam hall, you ensure that somehow you are clearing the papers and clearing the exam. That should be your motive. Okay, then the government has given order that until further notification, the exams are postponed, and the government and IBPS board, other boards have requested the students to keep updating their websites for further informations. So keep updating that. Anyway, you will be updated through the news channels and newspapers also. And and last but not least, dear students, you have to be safe while you are going for exams after the government announces the tentative dates for your exams. As all of us know, all are educated, all are aspiring for the bureaucratic positions in government and banking sectors. So we are very aware that even after lockdown is removed, maybe another 8 months, there are so much possibilities of spread of the virus, possibilities of getting infected, possibilities of we are spreading to others, and all the possibilities are there. So be careful, be safe, at the same time be responsible, and prepare yourself, strengthen yourself, enhance yourself, be a leader, and clear your exams successfully. All the best. Thank you. Jai Hind.